How do you eat more food and lose more body fat? So in this video, I'm going to be showing you a case study from my client Mike, who's up 1,200 calories per day and down 26 pounds. So I'm going to show you the stats to prove it. I'm going to show you what I changed in his program. I'm going to show you my initial consultation with him. And then at the end, I'm going to show you exactly his daily goals and supplementation that I put into his program to get them there. So my name's Adam Bundle. I'm an online fat loss professional. I've helped 87 men in just the last 6 months alone get the leanest body fat percentage they've ever been using metabolic priming. So metabolic priming is a form of metabolism manipulation through precise nutritional factors to get to the leanest body fat percentage they've ever been predictably and sustainably. So let's get right into today's video. So Mike right here is down 26 pounds eating 1,200 more calories a day. And a lot of the guys on the internet, first of all, they think that what I do and what my clients are doing right now isn't possible. So I'm going to show you exactly how it's possible and why it makes sense, right? So a lot of people think that, like, how do you specialize in hormonal priming without getting your clients an actual blood panel? So I optimize people's hormones. I optimize the way my clients burn calories through precise nutrition. We don't need a blood panel when we're optimizing how your body works with nutrition, right? Understanding how the body works, understanding what substrates of calories the body likes to burn, and understanding what substrates of energy the body utilizes, right? So metabolic priming is the most predictable and the most consistent and sustainable way to get lean. I have clients that are shredded, and I have clients that are down 100 pounds, right? So when Mike came to me, and I'll go ahead and show you, like, he started out with me at 249, and now just today he weighed in at 223, right? So when he came to me, his goals were to get to 190, 230 is the immediate goal. He wants to feel better and have better mobility, and he currently has shoulder problems and had 2 rotator cuff surgeries, multiple rotator cuff surgeries. And the weight that he was having on his body was causing mobility and injuries. So he's been eating healthy, but doesn't understand what macronutrients to hit specific to him, right? So we get very specific with my clients' plans because when we hit the correct macronutrients, there's a synergistic effect that happens with your hormones and optimizing the way the body burns fuel and optimizing the way the body looks. So calories affect your weight to a certain sense until you've downregulated all your hormones and metabolism, but macronutrients affect how you look, and they also affect your hormones. And then even down to the micronutrients affect how you feel. So he was eating around 2,000 calories per day, and he is currently eating 3,300 calories a day, right? And I have the stats right here where he's like checked in today, 3,300 calories. But the action steps I knew we needed to do with Mike upon his initial consultation, because you guys have to understand there is no certain plan for each one of my clients, right? We structure their plan based on what their body needs. All of it's customized. The nutrition's customized, the training's customized, the daily goals is customized, the supplementation's customized, and that's how they're making the progress they have. Like the training programs you got from your local fitness trainer that just say, eat this amount of food and do these workouts, they don't work because it's not customized to you. The apps that you search online to hit how to hit your calories, it doesn't work because it's not customized to you. This process is predictable because it's very customizable. So we knew we needed to get Mike into a structured macro profile to help improve metabolism and health and get his body to burn more food. We set him with a structured protein goal with a higher thermic effect, set him with a fat cap, and started to work carbohydrates into his body to adapt into carbohydrate metabolism. So what carbohydrate metabolism is the body's utilizing the substrate of carbohydrates to burn as energy. So the reason why we make our clients, the progress is so predictable is because we optimize the way the body burns carbohydrates through carbohydrate metabolism. And when you understand how the body burns fuel, then you can understand what foods that need to add and take away, right? So we need a customized training program to help with his obviously shoulder and mobility problems. And so we started off with a 4-day split, light shoulder movements, and he's now doing 5 days a week with zero mobility issues, right? He came to me, he couldn't lift his hands above his head. And now we've gotten to the point where he has no pain at all within his shoulders. So he fixed all of his injuries, but it's all within the structured plan that we gave him. So we wanted to monitor his body weight and shoulders injuries weekly to make sure that his body was adapting to carbohydrates and making sure that we are fluctuating and make sure we're monitoring his shoulder and improve his shoulder health, right? So right off the bat, we can kind of see where he came to us and where I started him off with the calories. And so this is a week-by-week progress of Mike, and I'm going to be showing you exactly the macronutrients I provided into his program to kind of make this possible, right? So this is where he came to me first couple weeks, and then we finally switched him from 2,100 calories to 2,300 calories, and we just added a little bit of carbohydrates, right? So added a little bit of protein. 2 weeks gone by, added a little bit of carbohydrates, right? So he's 23, 24, 24 to 25, right, on the 26th. So we waited a week and 25 more grams of carbohydrates. So the reason why I'm waiting a week right here is because we want his body to slowly adapt, right? The problem where people have is that they don't understand how to structurally bridge the gap into actually getting the body to burn and utilize carbohydrates through carbohydrate metabolism, right? So, like, there is a certain transitionary period that it occurs that, one, each of my clients are different. Sometimes their body accepts carbohydrates faster. Sometimes it takes longer. So we check on him week by week, each week, making sure his body's adapting to those carbohydrates correctly, right? So right here, we waited 2 more weeks, checked in, but you can already see how his stomach is starting to subside. So one thing we want to do is optimize his gut health, optimize his gut microbiome, and we did that by giving him a lower fat intake, right? So we started off with 70 grams of fat because, one, the fat intake lower will optimize a lot of digestion because fat kind of sticks into your body a little bit. It has a 0% thermic effect. In the body, it has a higher calorically valued macromolecule, right? So it typically takes longer for the body to digest it. So one, if we usually put the fats a little bit lower, and then we work in carbohydrates. So we know what substrate of calories the body is wanting to optimize burning when we're just adding carbohydrates and protein, right? Protein is very beneficial because it has a 30% thermic effect. So the more protein you eat, the more thermic effect of food your body has, right? So there's certain buckets that come into play when you're optimizing how the body burns fuel, right? One is obviously, like I said, the thermic effect of food, which is 10 to 15% of your overall calories burned. There's NEAT, non-energy activity thermogenesis. There's exercise activity. There is, obviously your RMR, which is your resting metabolic rate, which is 60% of your entire metabolism. So understanding that there is no form of just one substrate of calories out. There's different parts of the body that add into calories out, right? So that's why the typical model of calories in versus calories out goes a lot deeper than that, especially when you've been under eating for some time and your body's now adapted to eating lower in calories because it wants to burn less calories because it has less fuel in the buckets, right? So, but in understanding this is like reason why our clients are making such critical progress, right? We optimize how his body burns fuel, and we start adding carbohydrates because now we know his body's burning more carbohydrates. And you're starting to see week by week how he's getting leaner. On the 20th, we gave him 25 more grams of carbohydrates. He's now at 2,800 calories, right? And you can see how his gut's subsiding. The 4th, his gut's almost gone. It gave him 25 more grams of carbohydrates. We were able to get a little bit more aggressive with it because as you start to get more carbohydrates, we know the body's burning fuel, so we can give them more faster, right? And then even on the 18th, you go from 3,000 calories to 3,100 calories, 25 more grams of carbohydrates. And then this was today. He checked in. Leanest he's ever been, at 50 years old, by the way. And we gave him 25 grams of carbs and 10 grams of fat, and he's now at 3,300 calories, right? And so this is the transformation he made from eating 1,200 more calories a day. But here's the thing, right? He's in a metabolic priming phase, yes. But now we can go the opposite direction. We can start adding cardio and lowering food back down. So this is what it looks like at the end of a metabolic priming phase. After we prime your metabolism, optimize the way your body burns fuel, then we can add cardio. Because he's been doing no cardio up to this point. You guys don't realize this is zero cardio. Now, if we want to actually get the body to burn more, burn more calories in the form of adding exercise activity and lowering food, we can get them even leaner. And that's how we see 50, 60. We have multiple 100-pound transformations within our program. And that's how we're getting our clients shredded as all can be out. And this is what matters, is because we positioned his body to know now, okay, his body's burning mainly fuels, carbohydrates. He's down 26 pounds, eating 1,200 more calories. And instead of going from 2,000 calories, going to 1,900 calories, now we can start at 3,300 calories, go to 32, 31, 29, 28, 27, and we have so much more calories to work with in our tool belt, right? That's how this process is so predictable, because we can position his body to lose weight eating more food, and then we can prepare and structure the body to lose even more weight when we start lowering it. So I will do a completely another transformation case study on Mike once he goes through the next phase of the program we have for him, because this is just phase one. He's lost 26 pounds eating 1,200 more calories a day, right? And now we're going to start lowering the calories, and we're going to start adding cardio, and he's going to lose another 30, 40, 50 pounds, and he's not going to be under 2,000 calories, right? And that's how we see sustainable progress. Because if you're at 2,200 calories, 2,300 calories, and you're, down 80 pounds, how much more sustainable is that than eating 1,400 calories a day, 1,500 calories a day? You're not starving yourself, but you're comfortable, and you've lost 80 pounds, and you can keep it off for damn good. And the best thing about this is that we like to teach our clients exactly how we do this, right? Week by week, we teach Mike here exactly what we're doing and why, right? When he checks in and say, hey, Mike, give you 25 more grams of carbohydrates, your body's utilizing carbohydrates more, we're going to raise the carbohydrates a little, we're going to lower the fat intake to get your body optimizing, burning more carbohydrates through carbohydrate metabolism, and we're going to wash your body this week. So he's cognitively learning with us, because sustainability comes from education, right? Understanding how your body uses fuel and understanding this process in general is how you make lifetime transformations, right? It's not how you lose 80 pounds, and if you didn't learn anything, you just gain it right back, right? That's why our program is one of the most elite programs on the internet when it comes to losing body fat, right? Because it's scientifically based, evidentially based around how your body burns fuel and how metabolism works, and we teach you how to do it. And that's how we see the progress you have with 100 pounds down and keeping it off for damn good, and lifestyle changes that last the rest of your life, right? And so, even with Mike's daily goals, and I'll kind of pull up right here right now, he's currently eating 425 grams of carbohydrates a day, 225 protein, and 80 grams of fat, right? So we have 1 to 2 servings of veggies a day for him, fish oil, gallon of water, kelp supplement, which iodine is an ingredient in kelp that actually helps with thyroid health and helps with metabolism as well, right? Men's multivitamin, no cardio, just 10K steps a day for Mike, and sleep 8 hours. Simple supplementation. We don't use any extra stuff that we don't need, and we just put stuff in the program that we know our clients need based upon scientific evidence, right? And so that's how all of our clients are seeing this absolutely, but disgusting progress, is because this is the process we use for every single one of them. We customize it. We optimize how your body utilizes fuel. We give you a training program to increase muscle tissue, which has a more metabolic effect, and so you don't have to go low in calories. And that's how our clients are just getting as lean as all can be out, right? And this process is so predictable, even with guys who want to get as lean as they humanly can, right? Just transformation after transformation after transformation after transformation. It never ends, right? And this process is just predictable every single time. And this is exactly what we use with each one of our clients, right? So if you are somebody who has been struggling to lose weight and you're tired of low-carb diets, you're tired of eating low amounts of food, you're tired of going out to eat with your friends and family members, and you're gaining a crap ton of weight because your body can't burn through the food, there's going to be a link for it to apply down below. There's a bunch of my other YouTube videos that will explain exactly how this process is possible, and there's tons of case studies, tons of testimonials to get you guys more information on exactly what the program is and how it works. And there's going to be a full training on my entire metabolic priming, phase that I use, called How to Lose Body Fat with Metabolic Priming, that currently has over 300,000 views on YouTube, right? So go check that out. Go check out some of the free resources. But for the guys who are struggling and they want a shortcut and they want basically just laid out from them, want progress as fast as humanly possible, there's going to be a link down below for you to apply to work with me and my team. We'll jump on a call and see if you're qualified fit to join the program. And if you are, and we think you're a good fit to join the guys we work with, then go sign up down below, and we'd love to see you on the call.